How are you? Hope I'm allowed to use this. All right. First of all, has anybody in here seen the movie The Whale? So I've seen it twice, and I made the mistake of watching it again last night. Ooh, the Buccaneers won. I made the mistake. I made the mistake of watching it for the second time last night, and I cried just as hard as I did the first time. It's the most heartbreaking movie in the world. Is 7 minutes too long?
No, you're good.
All right. So this is a song that I wrote with one of my best friends like 7 years ago. It's split into three parts. The first part is called Grapevine Shame. The second part is called Simple Solutions. The third part is called Trunch Allen. I will not tell you when the part changes, but you will know based on the delivery. I've never done this vocally other than recording the song. All right. Can you hear me from back here? Yeah. All right, cool, because there's a lot of yelling in this, so I got to make sure I am not too close. Grapevine shame. Ugly faces that make me more and more afraid. Refuse the windows placed away. The honest darkness of coming awake. Light thrashing at my aching eyes, and I want to die because of everything. I've been speaking for days, tongue to closed ear, closed mind. What's missing altogether is what's eating me inside. Such angst, such anger and hate. The onset of bitter taste, I smell rain and thunder. And more thunder. A cold wind that makes me shudder. It's that dead, common way we shun each other. Utter failure, not loud enough to call it speak. Apologetic radiation, did I grin or grit my teeth? Change what you speak to change what you think. I'm useless, afraid of change, afraid to explain. All I want is to change, and I can't explain why, but I can't deny it. Nothing in this life is mine, not the idea nor who I am inside it. Inside me, beside me is another me. I can't recognize and sympathize with, but we can't coexist, or I'll lose all this I'm comfortable with. I am nowhere. Some faint volcano mouth exploded. A tall bottle of cheap scotch, half a glass and not much else. The begging alone is scratching my throat. When can I come home? Buried face inside a mirror. Every day is the best, but a little less. Build a house above that. Green grass, too weak. Only weeds can peek beneath the concrete. I cannot achieve my dreams and should not have thought them. I shouldn't bother impressing my God or Father, but I was born robotic, held hostage by hypnotic figureheads. I want to be just like them, but I won't. I try so hard just to be, and they don't. My failing life is a ride, and I cannot drive. I'm flailing, but barely alive, grappling innocent guilt. No one believes in me because no one believes in anything. Intuition does not promise fruition. Now about you. Both man and lion lie in fear of war beyond the furthest moon. I find illusions and questions with simple solutions. That belief is antiquated, that one answer, one solution can solve every question, every illusion I've stumbled upon. These problems aren't mine, nor the answers mine to find. Is that what they call God? The peacemaker of every internal war? Why should I answer them all if you'll misspell all the verses? How do I write a book if I don't know what the right word is? And why do your insides rage at my serenity? Don't you see I have that covered? In the recollection of my melodrama, I shuddered at the hatred I muttered. I find illusions in questions with simple solutions. I'll use God as an answer, and I'll call my God Nell because my God is myself, just as yours should be yours. Truth bleeds from raw self. Every time I see you, I feel you change in a way away from me. In these circumstances, once unforeseen, I'm unseen miserably. I don't wish to hide, but I don't feel safe outside myself. I'm beside myself in awe of all you are. Perhaps I've taken this too far. I no longer bother to dream. I'm not allowed to think. I know I'm right, but my mind is rejected before it's tested. I've tested my faith in him, but my mind is rejecting him unwillingly. I can't believe in anything. I hate this cave I've carved out. Clearly, every room is empty. My voice echoes, creating hope I'm not alone. I never wanted to hide inside my home, but here I am, boxing up the things I wish to burn, attempting forgetfulness of the things I've learned about myself. I've reached the age of endless renovation. Always painful, this ageless event of renovation. I'll never sleep well enough to stop dreaming, and I'll always wake up screaming, mocking him the whole way through. I'm not loud enough to push hard enough. No one believes in you because no one believes in anything. I'm a skeptic except when I can see. I've removed my glasses and wiped the tired from my eyes. Clearly, there's no need for me. Because I've got no lot in life, I feel I've not a lot of life left. I shake awake and goddamn, I'm ignorant. The sunlight winks behind a dancing tree branch, a loud avalanche of agony. My thoughts are too loud, and I'm a downer on myself and everyone else. Anger regains hurt. The first blink after I awake reveals the pace of the day. You know you're living life wrong when you'd rather stay asleep than have ever woken up. You control me, Trunch Allen. You're dizzying, dodging me, striking when I can't predict. I can't stand still. I can't sit still. I'm lazy, defeated, and so damn sick. You make me hate me, make me ignorant, void of bliss. I was a number. Another of many people lied to about you, about myself, believing I was unwell while your name was my unbreakable shell. Sunshine and a little bit of wits forced its way into me on that great day. I keep chasing that on the inescapable darker ones. There has to be a better way than just waiting for the clarity of light. Sunlight, aligning eyes, and the ability to speak. So many people feel endlessly good and are endlessly good at batting flies away. I should have known that happiness doesn't come, but bad days are managed. And batting flies enough is really just that. Enough. I imagine this with a nostalgic hint. Even though they are my thoughts, they are unpredictable and indiscernible from God's voice. Why can't he speak wittingly to me? Is he ambiguous, or am I not comprehending? Nodding my head and pretending. Too ashamed to run away, but too damn dumb to explain. Thank you.